Stolen Nation back again, man. Obviously, part two on this whole sad situation. If you want to watch the first video that was posted yesterday, click on the link. It's going to be somewhere there. But yeah, as we know, there's been some updates on this whole situation. You know, a guy's been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder. Yeah, 32 years old. And it's a shame, man. 32 years, bro, you know how young 32 is, bro? You got your whole life ahead of you, man. And you know, it's just a shame on both sides, man. So obviously the guy that got shot right now is in a coma. And you know, it's just a really sad situation, man. I really feel for his family, bro. And you know, I hope he recovers. And obviously it's not looking good. Obviously, if anyone's in a coma, it's not looking real good, man. But you know, let's just hope for the best for the situation, bro. You know, it's just a really sensitive topic, man. You know what I mean? Especially because it's in the same city as me. And, you know, to give some context, you know, I was planning on going there. I had two options to go to, this one and this one. Both of them, my families were there. And, you know, I could have easily went to the Mango Nightclub. And as I'm literally telling man I'm coming, that's when I'm getting told, yo, everyone's running out, shots have been fired, and, you know, party's locked off. And, you know, in my last video, I was talking about the sad situation of Birmingham right now. How the Birmingham scene right now is just falling off a cliff, man. You know, there's nowhere's really got good vibes. There's no events going on. The Birmingham City Council's in debt, bro. There's no money being pumped into the city. People from Manchester trying to size up to the second biggest city in the UK. Manchester trying to, yo, it's crazy, man. And yeah, I posted it on TikTok as well. And yeah, let's just say there's a lot of back and forth among different people. People saying Birmingham's finished. But then other people are saying it's not just Birmingham, it's everywhere. Everywhere got the same vibe. You know, nowhere you can go out and actually just enjoy yourself, just, you know, let loose and just feel free. There's always that, like, you know, feeling of uncertainty nowadays with clubs. And, you know, a lot of older people were saying that, you know, back in their time, yeah, there were fights and stuff, but that's what it was. It was fights, mainly. Nowadays, it's gunshots, stabbings, and, you know, it's actually started to seem like a third world country, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the feeling is now, if you go out and, you know, it's just a complete calm night, like a complete calm night, nothing happening, no mess, no violence, no troubles. You get that feeling where, wait, it's a bit too good to be true. And then you start thinking that, you know, something's bound to happen. And the fact that, you know, we actually think that way, you know how sad that is, bro? That, you know, something happening is expected. You know how crazy that sounds, bro? But yeah, Mango Nightclub, it seems like that's going to be another club that's going to get shut down now. I don't see how they open anytime soon. You see, like, now the only real area in Birmingham that has, you know, some juice left into it is, you know, Digbeth. And, you know, Digbeth, that's only really if you like that type of music. You know, I remember when I was younger, everyone would talk about Broad Street. Bro, it's actually so dark. Broad Street, bro, when I was younger, Broad Street, you'd hear Broad Street and you'd think, yeah, let's party. Now, Broad Street, bro, like, bro, what's going on, man? What is actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I can't really see the city improving in any way, bro. Like, you walk around, you just see 100 black bags there, bin bags, just construction sites there they've been building for what, 5 years, but I don't see no improvement. Like, what's actually going on here, man? Like, what's really going on, bro? You know. But yo, let's talk about it, man. So obviously, Bouncer, aka Belly Bounce, has come out and he's made some mad accusations, bro. He's come out and listen, don't get things twisted, man. You know, me and Bouncer, we speak. He's a cool guy. But Belly Bounce, you've got this one wrong today, bro. He's come out and he's basically said that, you know, Armani Take Risk is the guy that did the shooting, bro.
Say here, they've got the boy Armani Take Risk, guys. See now, if you scroll, look, they're scrolling in, you can see this is obviously Armani Take Risk. You can see already, man. It's just madness.
So, you know, Armani's woke up today. He's seen him at allegations and he basically looked at his screen, watched the video of Belly Bounce, and he said, how the fuck money I talk about, blood? And he's come out and he said this.
Oh, yo, thank God I went legit, man. That ain't nothing to do with me, blood. I don't know what happened there, fam. Don't watch no foolishness, man. Don't watch no foolishness, man's out here. You get me? Nothing to do with me. at all.
So, you know, as you can see, Bailey Bones, they've literally just accused an innocent guy of doing a mad thing, bro. Like, bro, like, what's going on here, man? So, yeah, Bailey Bones, before, you know, you talk about my city, you know, the second city in the UK, you know, I had to put that out there, man, because, you know, in my last video, you got people from Manchester, you know, trying to size up to we, talking about they're the second city. And hey, yo, listen, you man from man, you need to relax, bro. So, yeah, before you try to speak on my city, the great one city, ask me some information first, bro, because you can't be out here making wild allegations like that, my bro, because that's crazy. The whole city, bro, like you can't even go out now. If you go out and it seemed like a good day, a good night, there's always that feeling of, hey, yo, wait there, like, how come nothing's happened tonight, bro? Like, where's the violence? And you know how dark that is to think that way, bro. Like you can't even actually expect to have a good night. There's always that expectation, that feeling of something's gonna happen. You know what I mean? But and it reminds me still, even when I was at the Cartel concert, how come nobody got searched, bro? Bro, like literally no. I was thinking about it yesterday. You know, like yo, nobody got searched, fam. I just walked through, and there was no searching, nothing, fam. All I had to do was show a ticket and bong bang, man's in the venue, bro. You know what I mean? Like, how come nobody got searched? I could have walked in there with anything, bro. Literally anything, fam. You know what I mean? Like, bro. And when you think about it, look how close the crowd were to Vybz Kartel, bro, on the stage. And anyone there could have had anything, bro. You know, like, nah. That to me is a bit dodgy still. It's like, you know, yeah. But yeah, that's it for me, man. I hope the guy's okay, man. Separately though, man. I hope the guy's okay, man, because it's a very sensitive topic, man. So I ain't even gonna really try and speak on certain things too tough. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's just hope the guy's okay. His family, you know, prayers for the family. And let's just hope we as a city we can do better, man, because it's about time we as Birmingham, bro, we start acting like the second city of the UK, man. Yeah, the Birmingham City Council's broke, fam. Yeah, nothing's happening down here and that, but the least we can do is actually be united as a city, bro. And if you know people ain't trying to invest in us, the least we can do is invest in ourselves, innit? But yeah, that's it for me, man. Like and subscribe, people. Bow! I'm out.